Yes.
Well, in view of this, my lord, we shall be asking for a date for us to come back.
Registrar, they're not ready to go on with their case, so can we give them? Yes, is somebody?
Yes.
Oh, yes,
My name is Idigbe.
you are.
Renato.
Are you there for the defendant? Are you in this matter?
Sorry.
Are you in this matter?
No, it's not, my lord.
Okay, you are not. So let's give them a further date.
My lord, we will be craving for a short date, my lord.
You can't crave for any short date. Today is Friday. I have been sitting since Monday. You just wait for a date to be given.
I look up, please.
Yes. Go talk to November.
My lord, if the court is willing to hear us,
But if you put in the documents, the defendant, I thought you would have made arrangements to make sure the defendant's counsel is in court. And you know, this is the only court we use for this virtual sitting in the whole of Lagos Division. And I had to make out time today to take this. I remember the senior counsel wrote a letter telling me that he'd be traveling and all that. I said, yes, since he has made he has requested, he has applied that I take it, I do this before they go. I decided to, I didn't know people are not ready. And so let's give you a further date.
Very well, sir.
Yes. Let's give Friday because I don't know. Yeah. Yes, 24th of November.
My lord, if you can have an earlier date, my lord.
Okay, you want to go further down to December?
No, my lord.
Which other dates do you seek?
The 24th is convenient.
This matter is adjourned to November 24th, 2023 for definite hearing. Hearing notice to be issued and served on the defendant and proof of same filed in the case file.
As a couple, please.
Just before then, since we're no longer okay. Yes, she is. Yeah. Okay. Tracy,
Yes, please.
and Global Manpower Limited.
Yes.
The last claimant present, the panel represented by your name. Tony who? Okay. Okay. Yes, counsel. The first name is? Gracia. Defendant. Yes, Mr. Abukpan. Yes. Yes, can we start? Registrar, what happens? Okay, let's start now. Okay. No. Exactly. Are you
Witness, are you a Christian or a Muslim?
Can the claimant hear us? Yes, Miss Tracy.
Is it for me? I wasn't sure who was talking to. Yes, I'm a Christian.
Okay. Yeah, stay after me. Hi, your name?
I, Tracy Wolisa,
Swear in the name of Almighty God
swear in the name of Almighty God
that the evidence I shall give in this case
that the evidence I shall give in this case
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Yes, my Lord, the witness is on oath. Swear with the Holy Bible.
Yes, claimant's counsel. Which of when did the claimant depose to the witness statement on oath? Okay. And then the second one. Is undated. Is undated. Is it, what is it attached to? Is it to your statement, to the reply to the statement of defense, or is it on its own? When did you file the reply to the statement of defense? Yes, counsel, you're also not aware of that. Okay. 24th January 2018. I don't know. Let me see. Registrar. Can you help me get the reply to the statement? I have seen it, but there's nothing attached to it. Reply to the statement of defense, 24th January 2018. There's a paper here. This is the first position. So, counsel, it means you do not have a copy of the witness deposition. You tendered. No, you don't. As for that, it must be in the court file. Even if you tender a copy, it's just for purposes of cross-examination. Yes, you had done the reply to the statement of defense was filed before the matter was transferred to my courts. However, it ought to be in the court's file, not for you to tender. You also should have a copy. Okay, so that means you're not ready for the trial today. There is nothing attached. Yes. Yes, defendants, do you have a copy of the reply to the statement of defense with the witness deposition attached to same? We're not going to use that since it's not here and you have an undated copy. It means you're not ready for the trial. Pardon? You do what? You use the process to do what? Okay, and you didn't look at the process, and there is none here because I checked. So that means you did not file. There's no witness deposition attached because there's no witness deposition attached to your reply to the statement of defense and defense to counterclaim. But I don't have anyone before me because I rely on my own records. Not before me. There's nothing registrant. Did you check properly to make sure there is no copy here? You've checked. It's not attached. Okay. Yeah. Mr. Bokman, I also have to give you a date so you can do the needful and put your house in order. There's nothing we can do. I'm not going to wait for you to go to the registry and let the registry date the other one. Meanwhile, there is no copy in the court's file. Yes, it's confirmed there is none here. That means you did not attach a copy. If you did, the registry will not remove that copy and then file the other one. Yes. Yes. I have the first one. That's the witness deposition, that of 5th of May, 2017. That's the first one. And this is the reply and defense to counterclaim, reply to statement of defense was filed on the 24th of January, 2018. I have that before me, but there's no witness deposition attached to it. Okay. But I don't think anybody would have removed it from the file. Yeah, but it started de novo with me. That means we started the matter fresh. So. So witness, you're going to be discharged, claimant temporarily because the documents are not here. You've been sworn in already. Do not have your witness deposition. continue with the trial. Yes, defendants. Yes, you may sit. Yeah. Okay, motion on, when did you file? No, it's not been there. Okay. Okay, so you're filing for additional. You are substituting your witness. But that one is okay. If you have served, same has to be served. Just a copy, even if the registry will serve them. Mhm. So let us give a new date. 24th of November. No, I don't think the defendants, do you want to have a virtual sitting yourself? Physical, okay, so there's no. I don't know, it depends. Let me see how many we're going to fix that day. So I'll just adjourn for continuation of trial. But I doubt if we're going to be able to take the two. So November 24th for continuation of trial. This matter is adjourned to November 24th, 2023 for continuation of trial. Call the next one. Yes, counsel.
Respectfully, my lord, my name is Tobechi Ogazi.
Or what? Oh,
Ogazi.
the first name is
Tobechi.
okay. Yes, your appearance is for
the claimant, my lord. Yes, my
no
lord.
counsel for the defendants.
Is absent, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Gazi.
Yes, my lord, we only became aware that the matter is coming up today when we were before my lord on Wednesday. So the defense counsel informed us that the notice was too short as he was to be out of town today. And he also did a letter to that effect. He has sent a copy of the letter to us, asking for an adjournment. I don't know if the letter is before my lord.
Oh, there's no letter here. Registrar, when did you inform them of the case coming up? When did you? Address, the wrong phone number. So who put the wrong phone number? Is it the claimant or the defendant? The claimant put a wrong phone number. Did you hear her?
Yes.
The wrong phone number.
Yes.
So what do you expect from the courts? They can only send that to the number that you have provided.
Yes, my lord, we are not disputing that. We are also saying if our number is correct, not to argue, but the defendant said they were also not aware It was when we finished a sister case before my lord and we were leaving the court that we became aware of today's date. And that was on Wednesday.
Yes, on the defendant, let me hear. The defendant, no, the defendant has a phone number, no. So we give a new dates.
As a court, please. So I did mention that the defense counsel said he sent a letter and he actually forwarded a copy of the letter to me on WhatsApp this morning. So he said it was on his way to the court, but I don't know if it has gotten to the court. And the letter is also asking for a further date because it wasn't convenient for him. So
we'll give a further date.
As a court, please, we'll be grateful for that, my lord.
It's more than 3. Don't have time. Okay, 24th of November.
It's convenient, ma'am.
This matter is adjourned to November 24th, 2023 for definite hearing. Hearing notice to be issued and served on the defendant and proof of same filed in the case file.
God, please. We are grateful, my lord.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Is he there? He's not there. What? No. Cannot see Renato Capone. Yes.
I'll ask him to.
Yes, counsel.
Yes. May you please report. My name is Ikechukwu Nnemeka, and I hold the brief of Kelechukwu Ubujiakon for the claimant.
You hold the brief of who?
Kelechukwu Ubujiakon.
Okay, the claimant, Mr. Renato Capone, I think he has joined us now.
Yes. Good morning, my lord.
Good morning, Mr. Capone. Yes, no counsel for the defendant.
They actually.
There is a letter here. Yes. Yes.
It's important that we mention that this matter was filed since 2020, August.
Okay.
The court had actually fixed the 24th of February for trial, although the court on its own vacated that day. But parties were informed that this matter will come up today. or at least a week now. My counsel, who is the lead counsel in this matter, although he's not in the country now, but he made arrangements for myself to attend this matter to handle the trial.
Yes.
So the excuse given by the defendant's counsel, with the greatest respect, is not tenable. Could have at least gotten, given the history of the case, could have at least gotten a lawyer, even though he might, even if we don't go to cross-examination for whatever reason, at least let trial begin. He ought to have gotten a lawyer to handle this. He only told us about 2 days ago that he won't be available. Lord, the claimant is a 70-year-old employee of the employer of the defendant, being owed salary for about 2 years relatively. And this tactics of the defendant is just to delay the matter. They started initially, with trying to settle the matter for about almost a year, only for them to file their defense, file the contact, and the contact note. So they haven't been acting in good faith. Lord, our prayer is that God gives us a short adjournment. They've given dates in June, proposed dates in June. My Lord, we are praying the court for an earlier date, given the circumstances of the case, the age, and even the claimant is even not feeling well, so that he'll be available to put this case before the court, and the court will decide on whether. So we're asking for an earlier date. The dates they've suggested in June are not complete.
Can we give them the date?
My Lord, we'll also be asking for cost as well.
I thought you said that you were served a letter by the defendants. They asked for costs.
Yes, I asked for cost, 100,000. We have gotten a lawyer to hold their brief, even if they do not go into cross-examination of the witness. Least trial to commence.
Can we give them a new date? How did you get a date? 17th of November?
I don't know if you could get it.
No, you can't get an earlier date. In fact, I'm surprised because he gave the others 24th. I don't know how he got it 17th. Yeah.
Hmm. 24th of November.
No, 17th of
17th.
November, except he wants to go further to December.
17th of November.
This matter is slated for definite hearing today. While the claimant who joined virtually and his counsel are present, the defendant and the counsel are absent. The defendant's counsel wrote a letter to the registrar for a new date. As he's engaged in Abuja to this, the learned counsel to the claimant therefore asked for cost of 100,000 naira as the proceedings of the day has been scuttled. In the foregoing, this matter is adjourned to November 17, 2023 for definite hearing. Hearing notice to be issued and served on the defendant and proof of same filed in the case file. As for costs, I make no orders to costs. For the next one.
Yes, number 19 was 481.20. It is Dr. Ajibola Fasoku. And one, Yaba College of Technology. 2, the registrar trustee of Yaba College of Technology, Cooperative and Self-Service Society. 3, Mr. Emmanuel Olarewaji Ogunjo. 4, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. And of human presence, first the federal representative by your name, please.
Fumi Dada,
Whom Dada, your designation,
Deputy Registrar Legal.
Deputy Registrar Legal. 6, first defendant present. Second and fourth defendant absent.
Yes, counsel.
Please, my lord, my name is O. Ayeteni. And my appearance is for the claimant.
Yes.
We profound respect to the court. George, Equator, what has spelled EKWATA for the death defendant.
For the yes, Mr. Ayetin.
Yes, my lord, the matter is for hearing. The witness is in court. The police is a court, we are ready to go on.
Yes, a registrar. We can't see Dr. Fatoku. I thought okay.
I'm here, man.
Yes. Are you a Christian or Muslim?
I am a Christian.
Say after me, sir. Hi, your name, please.
Hi, Dr. Ajibola Fatoku.
Swear in the name of Almighty God
Swear in the name of Almighty God
that the evidence I shall give in this case
that the evidence I shall give in this case
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
My Lord, the witness.
Mr. Ayetin, we have to. We're not Mr. Fatoku, Dr. Fatoku. We cannot. I thought he had. Just one moment. Let me see.
All right.
Is I don't know whether it's from our end or it's from his end.
I don't even know. I say
I
no.
think I can hear you clearly here.
Oh, we
and I
need
can
to
see
see
We
you.
need to see. We need to see your.
We need to see you.
your visuals. We need to see you.
Really? But I can appear on the screen. I see myself clearly on the screen here.
We cannot see you from here, from this end.
Really? I have my video and camera on, so I'm confused why you couldn't see me. I can see myself on the screen clearly.
Yes,
Yes.
I think we can. He has joined us.
Yes.
again.
Okay, can you see me now?
Yes, we can see you now.
All right.
Okay. So
Yes, so Mr. Eteni,
yes, my lord.
when did the witness depose to the statement on oath?
My lord, there are two depositions.
Okay, the first one is on.
They are actually notarized documents we are relying on.
They are what?
Notarized documents we are relying on.
Where are when?
They
But
are-
must have filed them.
Yes, they are filed.
Yes, so
They are filed. They are dated. The first one was filed with originating processes. It is dated the 25th day of March 2021. Sorry, 13th November 2020. And the second is dated the 25th day of March 2021. The second is attached to the reply to statement of defense. The first one it forms part of the originating processes before the court.
Okay. And then the second one?
The second one is dated the 25th day of March 2021. Was filed with a reply to it's with the reply to statement of defense.
It's on this funny spot. No, don't let it. Just, okay, it's okay. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Okay, the second one is 25th of March.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, witness, please tell the court your names, your address, and what you do for a living.
My name is Dr. Ajibola Fatoto. I'm a certified international property specialist.
Witness, please take it. My lord is recording you in longhand. So please,
Okay.
our advisor, you don't wait, you're not too fast. So can go ahead.
My name is Dr. Ajibola Fatoto. I'm a certified international property specialist, a construction manager, and a real estate
National
professional.
property You're international certified
again.
international property.
Take it again.
I'm a certified international property specialist, a construction manager, and a real estate professional involved in real estate acquisitions and development of all types of houses and building developments, amongst other things.
No, I think we've had it. Yes, just if you tell the court what you do.
Your
Yes.
address, please. You didn't add an address.
I'm currently based in Dallas-Fort Worth area, Texas, in the United States of America.
So confirm to the court that you personally presented yourselves to the two notaries, that is Jackie Chan Tawani on the 13th of November, 2020, and to Marilyn Floraville Charles on the 25th of March, 2021 to make your depositions.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so confirm to the court that those depositions, those documents were done in the state of New York.
Yes, they were.
So those documents that you deposed to, what do you want to do with them?
Yeah, I want to rely on those documents as my evidence on this matter.
Well, we don't know the procedure, whether to rely on the court's copy and move on.
They,
Shall be applying to rely on the copy for the court.
yes.
Move on. As
What,
please.
did you file a list of documents
Yes,
to
my
rely
lord.
on?
Yes, my lord. File a
Okay,
list of
I'll
documents.
send it. How many documents do you intend
22,
to
my
rely?
lord. And we have settled with my learned friend this morning. My learned friend, 22 sets of documents.
You have 22. Let the witness has a list.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, let him identify the list, the documents to the courts.
As God pleases. Now, so you witness.
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening to you.
Told the court that you are relying on a list of 22 documents. Is that correct?
That's very correct.
Now, some of these documents are not original. Where are the originals?
I think some of the originals are with the first defendants, and some of them I cannot actually lay my hands on them as a result of my relocation to 3 different continents of the world.
Very sorry to interrupt you.
Yes. Mr. Agbongale, yes.
Yes, we are talking of documents. I don't think, to me, I don't think it needs to just say some.
You have to be specific.
So that I can let us know the
Yes.
So we will show you the ones that are will be guided by the list before the court. By the list of exhibits. I will be guided by that list with respect to the copies. So your letter dated 30 October 20.
No, Mr. Eseni,
Yes, my lord.
you identifying the documents. I'm sure the documents are with the witness, the claimants.
Yes, they are with claimants.
So let him tell us the documents he has written.
Now, so take a look at these documents. Rachel will show it to him.
No, can he see it? The issue is not possible. He must have the documents with him.
I don't know if he has his copy with him. He's not supposed to have documents. He's not supposed to.
Going to hide the cross
He's not supposed to have copies. He doesn't have anything with him.
Because if there's any documents the other party wants him to look at that is being referred to, he should have a document and look through it and tell the courts and then answer the questions. So he must have the documents with him.
As a please.
So let him identify the documents he has. Do you have the documents with you, Dr. Fatoki?
Yeah, I can try and make reference to as much as I have here. Let me open my folder and I will try and identify the ones I could.
How
And
long
I
is
think
it?
no, it's not going to take me. I'm accessible to my folder here.
Pardon?
It shouldn't be more than 2-3 minutes. I'll get that done here.
Okay.
So,
Can you
and
show
also,
just let's wait. Let's see if the document can be shown to you. Is there a way we can show it through something? If you can see it, yes. Bring the documents. Let's see one of the registrars show the documents. So they can show the documents to you that you can identify.
that's fine. It can be shared on the screen anyway. I can also share as much as I could from here, from this windscreen. To you.
It's the operator there. Can they share on the screen?
I can also share documents to you here.
It's not. Let the person who is in the operation show it. Tell him to share it on the screen so that he can identify.
Right. Yeah. Thank you, madam.
No, it's not. Who is in charge? Who is there? Who is in that room? Oh, why is he doing everything? Don't they have somebody who operates? I thought it's Mayo also. Yeah. See, ask her if they're not able to do it. Let's continue. Otherwise, I'm going to give you another date. Is she able to do it? Registrar, is he able to share it on the screen? She was switched off. Is it? There is nothing showing there. Did he share it on the screen?
No, it's not on the screen. I can't see anything here.
Okay, mention one after the other. But does he have the copies there?
I'm opening the copies.
No, if he has soft copies, let him tell the court what he has.
Yes.
That's also a way of identifying. Because if you mention them to him and then we start cross-examination, there's going to be a lot of problem. Because when they refer to a particular document, he doesn't have the document. How will he know what they're talking about? Does he have these documents? Okay, he has the document, just the list of documents he does not have. Okay, read out, let him confirm to the court that he has that document before him.
I thought we were identifying the copies.
Pardon?
The concern of my friend is the copies.
Yes, the copies that are photocopies and the original ones. And after that, we're going to go on with the trial, proceed with the trials, okay?
So we identify every document, that is.
The what?
I'm being guided, we identify every document.
Yes.
As a copy. Yes, Mr. Dr. Fatokun. It's not on the screen.
I'm here.
Dr. Fatokun.
Yes.
Hello, doctor.
You can say. I can hear you. I'm here. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Okay, he's back. Let's see.
Doctor, I need you to identify the documents.
All right.
I need you to identify the documents. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We can't hear
I can
you.
hear you now. You can't hear me, but I can hear you clearly here.
We can't hear you.
Why? I'm not muted. I can hear you clearly here. I can hear you clearly here. Well, I'm not muted. I don't understand the reason why you can't hear me. That should be at your hand.
Is it from his end? It should be from his
It
end
should
now,
be-
or from
It should be
yours?
at your
Can you
hand. I
unmute
can hear
yourself?
you. No, I'm not. I'm not muted.
It's not muted, okay.
I'm not muted.
So what's happened?
I'm not muted. I'm not muted.
Yeah.
It's at your hand. I can hear you clearly here. I'm not muted. It's at your hand. I'm not muted.
Let me try and use my phone.
I can hear you clearly. Can you hear me? Can you? Hello? Oh, my hand.
So I don't know whether we can hear you now.
I can
you
hear
hear
you
me?
clearly here. I
No.
can hear you clearly.
You can hear us, but the audio.
I can't hear, but I can hear you, but you can't hear me. I can hear you
What do
clearly.
we
here.
do? Trying to use my phone, but I'm not even able to join.
I just called you.
Oh. Oh, technology. We'll keep working at it.
I'm calling you now. Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. So it's at your hand. I think I can hear you clearly here.
Okay, so the documents, we'll go through them and I will point out the copies to you. The first one on the list is the letter of offer of appointment. It is dated the 9th day of the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th are copies. They are letter of appointment, offer of appointment, sorry, confirmation of appointment, approval for study leave, and application for financial assistance. These are copies.
Okay.
Do you identify these documents? Do you know those documents?
Yes, I can vividly recollect those documents.
So we'll go on to other sets. Now, these ones are originals.
Are you sure he has it? Sorry, let me put mine.
Do you have these documents in your custody?
I have originals of all those documents in my custody. I have it. I have them. Let me go into my bank, into my document bank, and retrieve them now. If I could share it, I will share it.
Okay, it's all right. So we'll go on to other sets of documents. Now, these sets are documents that was acknowledged on your behalf. You have the request for first and second tranche of the approved treasury that is dated the 5th day of May.
Okay, that was written by me.
Yes, you have the one of 28th June 2016. It's titled Request for the first and second tranche approved. You have that one?
Yes, I do.
Then there is the memo from the college dated the 28th day of January 2016. It's titled Years 2003/2004, 2013/20/2014 merged third fund academic staff training and development intervention. You have the copy with you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, because the original is here. There's the letter from UCLAN. It is dated the 14th day of November 2016. This is a copy. The correspondence also from memo from Yabatek. The memo is dated the 3rd day of January 2019.
Yes, I have that.
Okay.
I have that. That's right.
The copy of the bond. The bond.
I think you should have that in your custody.
Yes.
I gave that to you. Yeah.
You have it with you?
I think I gave that to you. I have a copy of it.
Okay, you have a copy.
Yeah,
Then
I gave you.
letter of resignation dated the 2nd day of March 2019. That.
Yes.
Then, copies, your own copies now. So we are going now to your own copies now. That's acknowledgement copies. From letter from your counsel dated 2nd September 2019, letter dated 25th November 2019, letter dated 10th January 2020, letter dated 24th June 2020. Those are letters from your counsel to the college. Duly are your own copies. You have your own copy with you there?
I have my own copy. I think some of them you should have it in your custody, I think.
Yes, we have.
Because it was
these
communicated by you.
copies. So these are like originals on your part.
Okay.
Now, you also have copy now. This is a copy. memo, the letter issued by the college to your lawyers then, 1st September 2020. It is titled Re-Resignation of Appointment of Dr. Ajibola Fatokun. You have that one with you?
I think that should have been handed over to you when you
Yes,
took
I have
over.
a copy that is
Yeah,
here.
so
So you have a copy with you?
I'm not sure of that. I have to check my folder about that. So check. Yeah.
You have originals again, your own set of originals. That's acknowledgement copies.
Yeah.
You have three. You have originals, acknowledgement copies of letter dated 27th August 2019, 3rd October 2019, and 6th January 2020. These are letters written to counsel to the third defendant.
Yeah, and
These
I think yes, I think you should have collected that from
yes,
Barrister Ojide.
Okay, so you have a copy with you?
I have copies. Yes, I have copies of them.
Then there's the original letter written by the college to your lawyers, dated the 24th day of September 2019. You have a copy with you?
19, I don't, a copy of it, yes, I have it. I have it, that was communicated to me.
Okay, so then there's the 3rd June, these are copies now, the last two sets are copies.
Okay.
Now, 3rd June 2020, resignation appointment. It's a memo from the college. That's the title. Resignation of appointment. It is through the Dean, School of Environmental Studies. You have a copy with you?
Yeah, that's fine. I think
And then the last one is your letter to dated the 20th day of December 2013, which you wrote through to the deputy rector. It's titled Request for Conversion to lecturer one position. You have a copy with you?
Yes, I have a copy of that.
Right, my lord, those are the exhibits and the witness has acknowledged and identified the documents. Allah shall be applying to tender. All of them haven't settled same with counsels to the defendants this morning. And they indicated I have no objection. We applied to tender.
You did what?
They indicated they will be having no objection. I know you. Okay, let me apply to tender. Then you take your position. I will apply to tender all of these documents in exhibits. Yes, I will show you. This will be the first set of the copy. So we'll do it back to Thailand.
This was August 7, 2013. November 2013. It was our auditing to him.
Yes, Mr. Agbongale, do you have an objection to the admissibility of this document? Because
my objection is to some of the copies, some of the documents and photocopies.
Okay.
Which are documents, which are letters addressed to me. So if it's sent it, then it should be given on the original copy. So what I'm objecting to is the photocopies they are sending. They are sending photocopies. I'm trying to draw his attention to the copies.
Yes, Mr. Eaton, did you address the issue of some letters addressed to the claimant, but there's still photocopies tendered here? You have. Yes. Okay, so he has laid foundation
Yes, my
as to
lord.
the
Yes,
whereabouts of the
and he
original of
answered,
those
I want to be
documents.
guided by my lord's record. Some of these documents are copies. Do you have the originals? And if I remember clearly,
No, but he raised the objection. He said he wanted it to be specific on those documents that are original and the others that are photocopies.
That's why before even he did that, before he raised the issue, I had put the question to him to identify whether the originals are with him. And he told the court, I want to be guided by the records of the court. And if I remember correctly, what he told the court was that certain of these documents are originals. The other ones, on account of his movement from among 3 continents, is unable to lay his hands on them. But the ones that he has, I want to be guided by what is the record. So, my lord, the foundation has been laid.
Okay.
So, my lord, we think that that foundation suffices. My lord, secondly, he has not, the counsel to the first defendant had not denied that these documents are copies of the originals. His own issue is, where are the originals, my lord? And we are saying that the originals, the foundation for the original not being in court has been laid before the court. Further, the documents also have not been presented to the counsel. There's another counsel here. The third defendant, he has not looked at it, whether he has an objection so that I can respond to it.
So what's your objection? Do you have any objection to the admissibility?
Like he said, at the time he was trying to inform the court that there are some documents, just say some of them are difficult. He wasn't specifically laid any foundation. In any case, I expect that if they knew that they were going to tender photocopies, they could have indicated that the witness is indicated.
Is there all of them? Yes, they are all indicated.
The particular, I don't mean that this particular document.
Really, they are indicated there.
No, Mr. Agwangale, you know, this is a virtual sitting. So what will happen is, let us allow the documents to come so we can go on with it. And then at the address stage, if you have anything still on objection to the admissibility of these documents, you can raise them there.
Okay.
We take it there. So you have looked at the documents?
Yes, I've looked at the documents. And the document that they have pleaded, as far as that is concerned, they pleaded them. It's matter to admit them.
But my lord, the third defendant has also not indicated his position to the document, so we don't know how to respond.
Give did they give the document to the somebody give the documents to the so Mr. Ekwata.
Yes. I have had the privilege of reviewing the documents before now.
You said what?
I have reviewed the documents before now, and I'm not objecting to the documents.
The documents tendered by the claimant witness are admitted in evidence and are marked as exhibits AF1 to AF22, and they are marked as follows. The first document, offer of appointment dated 9th December 2009, is marked as exhibit AF1. Let's be fast about it. Confirmation of appointment dated 30th October, AF2. Approval for study leave dated 27th August 2013, AF3. Internal memos dated 4th December 2013, titled Application for Financial Assistance. Internal memo is dated 4th December. Have you seen it? AF4. Letter dated 5th May 2016, AF5. Letter dated 28th June 2016, AF6. Internal memo dated 28 January 2016, AF7. Letter dated 14th November 2016, AF8. Internal memo, another dated 3rd January 2019, AF9. Completed blank bond form, AF10. Do you have that? Letter dated 2nd March 2019, AF11. Another letter dated 2nd September 2019, AF12. Letter dated 25th November 2019, AF14. AF12, 13. Letter dated 10th January 2020, AF14. Letter dated 24 June 2020, AF15. Letter dated 4th September 2020, AF16. Letter dated 27th August 2019, AF17. Letter dated 3rd of October 2019, AF18. Another letter, 6th January 2020, AF19. Letter of 24th September 2019, AF20. 3rd of June 2020, AF21. And the last letter dated 20th December 2013, AF22.
As it places. My lord, we are much obliged. Hello, we have the final, which is witness. Please tell the court, what do you want this court to do for you?
I want the court to enter judgment in my favor.
Yes.
My lord, that is the case for the claimant. So if the defendants
Yes, cross-examination. Yes. How many minutes do you think you need for cross-examination?
The AF22.
Yes. Is what?
The AF22.
22, yes.
And I try to identify one of the documents. I don't know the date.
It's dated 20th December 2013.
2013.
22.
yes.
Dr. Fato.
I'm here,
Okay.
listening.
Mr. Agbongale,
Yes, please.
you have not told the court how long you think you will need because the other counsel is also going to cross-examine him. I need to know, and then so I can manage the time.
Maybe 30 minutes. I'll do my
No, you can't do that because I'm not going to sit here for almost 1 hour for cross-examination writing. Can you look at the questions? I can give you time to look at it. Okay, let us start, but you're not going to, let me give you 20 minutes. So the other counsel, I don't know how many minutes you two will need.
Ask up, please. Okay. Dr. Patoku.
I'm here listening to you.
Yeah, I'm referring to one of the documents that are just be tendered by you, AF3, exhibit AF3. I don't know if you are following up from there. Approval for study leave with pay without sponsor. That's August 27, 2013. You have a copy there with you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, can you just tell us some of those benefits attached to the study leave and tell the court what those benefits are?
Well, one of the most important benefits was to
tell
proceed.
Us what the benefits are. I think there are few. They are not, so don't take us.
Well, approval of the study leave is contingent on me being paid my salary.
Yes.
To proceed on study leave, and to progress on the study leave for a maximum of 5 years.
Mhm.
And for every year of the study leave, I will be bonded by the college.
I can hear you. And for every year?
For every year, I will be bonded by the college, subject to a maximum of 5 years. Those are the benefits and responsibilities imposed on me by that letter.
Okay, during the duration of your study leave, were you paid your salaries?
Yes, my salaries were paid.
Paid, okay. Is there anywhere on this offer letter where it was indicated that you will be giving 1.5 million? Is it stated on this letter? If it is
I
stated,
don't think so.
or it was not stated. So it's not part of those benefits we are to enjoy. Yes or no?
I think that's a separate argument, issue on
Yes,
its own.
yes or no? It was not. It's not contained here, so it's not part of the benefit.
Yes, it's not contained in the letter of August 2013, but it's contained elsewhere in the letters given to me.
Well, we are dealing with AF3, so don't make things difficult. That payment of 1.5 was not contained in this letter. Was it? Yes or no?
I don't think so.
Okay, it was not contained in it. It came later. And can you tell the court how that offer of the payment of 1.5 came about? Just briefly let the court know.
Well, when I returned to the college after excellent performance in the top-up program, and I gained an admission to progress to the PhD study, I wrote a letter to the college, bearing in mind that I have to return to the UK for the doctoral degree program, for any possible assistance that could be offered to facilitate the move. And based on the need of the university, of the college at that time, and the possibility of changing the nomenclature of the college to a university, and the need identified by the college to expand the research base of the college, it was agreed by the college and approved that the need assessment of the college at that time justified me to be assisted for yearly assistance of 500,000 naira for the 3 years of the PhD program. And I received that letter to that effect. That was processed, and the first year as financial assistance.
Dr. Fatoku, we don't have all the time to listen to very lengthy story. The long and short of it is that you applied to the college for assistance, just like you said. It's an assistance.
Right. That's right.
A letter was written December 4, 2013, approving it, and it was specifically mentioned that magnanimously approved an annual financial assistance of 500,000 per annum.
That's correct.
Is that an entitlement? In your own opinion, you are a doctor. Is that an entitlement?
Well, I don't want to say it's an entitlement. It was approved by the college.
Is it an entitlement? Like your salary is an entitlement, but this one that was approved, is it an entitlement? Is it the same in the same class like your salary? Yes or no?
No, I didn't force the college to approve it. And I'm not claiming entitlement to that. At no point have I done that.
Okay, it's not an entitlement. And then during the course of your study leave, when you are pursuing your doctoral studies, you did apply for a 10 fund assistance, and it was approved. Was it approved or not?
I think the word
just simple answer so that we can make faster progress.
Yes, it was approved. It was approved. Yes.
You were paid the money.
I want to actually ask what was paid. if you want to ask the question, I think I would like to say
Were you paid some money?
paid.
Forget about how much was. Were you paid some? Were you paid at least 8 million plus?
Yes, the
you were
grant
paid
was
as
paid.
first tranche.
The first tranche was paid by the college.
Okay. So all the monies were
Just
routed.
one moment. What was paid by the college? 8 points.
The first tranche was paid by the college. The remaining 2 tranche was
Okay.
paid.
How much was that first tranche? How much was that first tranche?
It was 8 million plus.
It was 8 million plus.
Yes. Then the remaining 2 tranches were paid through the intervention of TED Fund.
But they were paid all the same.
Well, yes, they are paid after much effort from TED
Okay.
Fund.
Dr. Fatokun.
You said, just one moment.
Yeah.
Witness, he said the remaining 2 tranches were paid through the intervention of TED Fund.
That's very correct, madam.
Okay. One of those conditions you were to fulfill before proceeding on the study leave was the completion of a bond. Is that correct?
Which study leave were you referring to, if I may ask, please?
For your doctoral, both the top-up and the PhD program.
Permit me to say that there was no bond for the top-up program.
Okay.
Based on the condition of...
But was there bond for the PhD program?
Yes, there was.
Okay, and you filled it?
Well, to the extent that I completed the blank bond sheets and I passed it through my HOD to the dean and I signed it.
Okay. So you signed the bond?
Just one moment.
Okay.
So witness, are you telling the court that you filled the bond and then submitted? I
submitted it. I completed a blank bond form with no money completed in it on the condition that this will be approved, and it was routed through the HOD and dean. I wrote my name, and the blank box form was sent to the rector for approval.
Okay. Before you sent it, did anybody witness for you or sign the guarantor portion of it?
I think it was sent to Mr. Idigbe, who wrote his name on it. I don't know what actually transpired, whether it was signed or not, but I know that it was guaranteed.
Mr. Idigbe signed as a guarantor for you?
Yes.
And who else?
Also, the second guarantor was actually informed. And I think to the extent that I don't know what transpired then, but I knew it passed through him. That's Mr. Odunuko.
Mr. Who?
Speak out so that you can hear. Speak louder.
Mr. Emmanuel Odunuko.
Odunuko.
Yes.
So both Mr. Idigbe and Mr. Odunuko signed that bond as guarantor for you.
Well, I won't want to say that because I wasn't there whether I signed or not. All I saw on the blank bond form was their name written on it.
Sorry, we can't get you. Speak out, please.
I said I'm not there when it was signed, but all I witnessed was that their name was written on it, and that was what I see in the copy that was sent to me. Because of the exigency to travel, and the need to meet up with the resumption dates.
Okay, Dr. Fatokun. So you told the court that you signed it.
Yes, I signed it and I wrote my name on it.
Signed it.
I'm not saying that he signed it.
Odunuko also signed it.
I didn't say they signed it. I said it passed through them. And the copy I have, the copy that was sent to me, I have their name written on it.
Okay.
I didn't witness
just one moment, please. Just wait. Dr. Fatokun.
Yes, madam.
The court wants to know. You initially told the court that they signed that the first person, Mr. Idigbe, signed as guarantor. Are you not saying you don't know that he signed as guarantor? He just appended his signature on the document.
The document passed through him, because when I left, I submitted the document. I was not there in person with them when they signed. I executed it. I called them, and because of the need to resume the course of study, I had to leave, and they executed it and sent it through the HOD and the Dean.
Because you had initially told the court that you sent to Mr. Idigbe, and then the second guarantor is Mr. Adunukan.
That's
so
right.
I don't know what to write now because I'm going to write conflicting things. You are not saying that the first one, they signed as guarantor. Secondly, you're saying that you don't know if they signed as guarantor because you passed the documents through them and then you left. So you don't know what they signed as. So
yes,
which
because
one is
I didn't witness their signature on the form. It was executed in my absence. All I have in the blank document is not clear. I have their name on top of the blank document.
Dr. Patokun.
So you did not witness their signature?
Yes, on the form.
But they signed?
I won't want to say that, whether they signed or not, I won't want to say that.
So what did they do with the documents?
I think it's up to them to say, because I won't want to implicate myself.
So you don't know what they did with the documents?
Yes.
Or the document just went through the office and then they sent it back to you?
It wasn't sent back to me. I think it went straight, it was processed, and was told everything is in order, was in order at that time.
Okay. We'll leave. I don't want to look at documents. We'll leave that for judgments. When I will look at the judgment, at the documents.
Ask court, please. You said you told this court just now that you handed the document over to the head of your department for onward transmission to the rector or registrar, whoever.
Permit me to say, because I could remember that the bond form that was executed was almost twice. And the first one, I was told, the bond form that was executed was passed through the HOD was twice. The first one was declined.
The first form?
The first bond form, yes, that was passed through the HOD, returned with corrections, which I did, and I sent the second one back to the guarantors before I left.
And then you returned to the guarantors. Or what did you say?
Yes, I completed the second one, and I returned it through a representative to the guarantors who executed it and sent it.
So now they are guarantors.
Yes, to my guarantors.
Okay.
Okay, Dr. Fatokun, did you protest to the authority that the bond form given to you were blank? Did you raise any objection? Did you make any observation?
Yes, I did. And what I was told was that this bond form was completed in anticipation of the TED fund grant being released, because it is based on the TED fund grant that will be released that they will be able to complete.
You are not answering my question.
Can you let me talk, please? I'm asking, I'm telling you what I did.
Answer my question direct. The blank form that was given to you, according to you, yes. Did you raise any objection that what was given to you was a blank form?
I asked questions. I don't have to object.
Didn't notice that it was blank form? And your guarantor didn't notice it was blank form?
I asked the question with the registry. The registry said that's the norm, because they don't know how much TED fund we approve. Based on the amount TED fund we approve, will be what will be written in the bond form later on. At this point, it's at the initial stage. No approval from TED fund has been made at the time the bond was signed. by me.
Some of the exhibits tendered before the court are letters from one barrister Awojide enclosing some checks to the second guarantor, the third.
Letters from who?
Barrister Awojide. I'm trying to.
Okay.
Yeah. They enclose some checks to the third defendant. What were those checks for? From you to the third defendant?
Thank you very much for that question. When I was aware of the situation that the third defendant was about the deduction of his salaries, I was sympathetic to him. I had to receive the services of my counsel, Barrister Awojide, and he advised me that pending the time we will be discussing this issue with the college, I should take on the payments of these deductions before we really understand what's going on. And I complied. I said, well, let me continue paying him because I don't want to leave him in this sympathetic situation, pending the time the college clarifies the meaning of this deduction. And that was why I paid those checks to the third defendants.
That's why you paid those checks?
Yes.
You paid those checks in connection with the bond that was signed on your behalf by the guarantor?
It's not a justifiable payment. That was why I stopped, because I shouldn't have done that. It was a sympathetic appeal made to me. And I only paid it pending the time I understand what it is meant for. Otherwise, I wouldn't have paid it.
Dr. Fatokun, so that we can make progress, I want to refer to your letter of 2nd March 2019, your purported letter of resignation.
Okay.
You did inform the college, the first defendant, that
that is exhibit what?
Exhibit AF11.
Exhibit
AF11. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a copy of the letter with you there? Your resignation letter of 2nd March 2019.
Yes, I do.
Can you read the first paragraph to us? You have a copy of the letter.
I have a copy in my file, but I don't think I'm accessible to it now.
My lord,
everything is in the cloud.
My lord, so as not to be.
And I think my counsel have it there, a copy of it.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. The system, the witness is using a system, and this read to the court from an exhibit which is before the counsel will necessitate the
witness ought to have the exhibit before.
Yes.
The witness ought to have the exhibit. You don't start practice today.
No, my lord.
There's no excuse for the witness not to have to, because if this virtual hearing, virtual sitting, he should have all the documents printed
yes,
and then
Lord.
put in front of him. So as they are referring to it, he also can then hook up and then let us go on with trial. There's no excuse.
No, my lord. I'm not
document is in the cloud, it's in the air, it's in the sky and all that.
File, and he has to open.
How long is it going to take to open the file for us to? Because
go ahead.
I'm trying to open it. The cloud is not.
My lord, the document is with counsel.
I'm trying to
read.
If he's to read, how is he going to read it? Because he may have a reason for telling him to read the document, referring to the document.
I'm trying to save the time of the court because we have 20 minutes.
Saving the time of the court. It should be done properly. Mr. Yeteni, you have appeared before me several times.
Yes, my lord.
You know the right thing to do.
No, my lord. I'm not trying to take any advantage. I'm just saying, if what we want is what is contained in the document, I don't think this should, because by the time it begins to open the system, it disrupts. We know how long
please, next time, those documents should be printed properly, or whatever method you are going to use to have the documents readily available. So in case of referral, it is easily available.
Next time, my lord, we have to educate the client to have paper copy, not
I don't understand this.
No, we will do that
because if
the information is there, It's for him to confirm if it's there. He doesn't even need to read it. It will tell him what is there.
It's his cross-examination, not yours.
As
So you don't tell him how to go about it.
I'm not,
Because you're telling him what to do.
as a copy.
Yes, I was referring to your resignation letter, paragraph 1. In that paragraph 1, you did second line. You said, I undertake to pay the 3 months salary, excluding allowances and other tax deductions, in lieu of 3 months notice, as indicated in my offer of appointment letter. Have you paid that money to the college as of date?
That's a very good question. I think
Yes, no storytelling.
I
Can you
yes,
listen
madam.
to me?
Yes,
Please,
madam.
when the council asks a question, don't say that's a very good. We are not in a debate class. This is a court proceeding. And I expect that everybody or whatever you're going to say, this is a proper court proceeding, notwithstanding the fact that you're joining us virtually. That's a very good question. That is a distance. Just answer the question, okay?
All right, I have paid that and I told them the provisions of the payment, the terms of the payment.
You have paid that.
The college has 500,000 in their possession, which belongs to me in their custody. I enunciated in my letter of resignation.
I need to put him down.
Yes,
because when I'm writing my judgment, he will not be around. He said he has paid. You have paid the 3 months salary, or you have paid it. I don't know, whatever. I don't know what it is.
The 3 months salary in lieu of notice was indicated. I told the college how they should actually deduct the 3 months salary from my money, my funds that was still in their custody, which they acknowledged that it was erroneously deducted from the funds due to me. And even I also told them that the remaining balance should be sent back to me because that was part of the reason why I resigned.
So you told the college how to deduct the salary in lieu of notice, as they had some of your TED fund
grants in their possession.
With them.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah. Are you telling the court that as at the time you were writing this letter, you didn't know that the college was owing you some money? Is that what you are telling the court, or what you are saying is just a mere afterthought?
I know that the college is owing me. That's why I asked them.
As at the time you are writing this letter, you should have indicated it, but you didn't. You said you were going to pay. That's what you said.
Yes, witness, what's your answer?
I indicated that through my counsel. And that was actually, the college was actually aware of what I intend to do in that regard earlier in the time for us to come to the round table to discuss.
Dr. Fatokun, in the letter of the grants for study leave, one of the conditions that, and also part of the bond, is that when you finish your PhD program, you will serve the college for 5 years. Is that correct?
That's not exactly what was indicated there.
Is that not so? You are not supposed to serve the college. Is that what you are saying?
What the letter said was that all things being equal, I am expected to return to the college to serve for every 1 year of the study leave up to a maximum of 5 years. All things being equal.
What are the things that are not equal?
I have not, I need to get what you have said so I can put it down. You said that was not exactly what is on the letter.
Yes.
That you expected to serve the college Witness, you said you were expected to serve the college for 1 year or for what?
For every 1 year of the study leave, I'm expected to serve the college for 2 years, subject to a maximum of 5 years.
When did you complete your PhD program?
That was completed in 2018.
Which month?
October 2018.
October 2018.
But I didn't graduate. The graduation ceremony was December 2018. And after the graduation ceremony in the UK, I returned to my study to the college serving, specifically in December 2018.
And your resignation was
in March 2019.
2nd March. So how many months? How many months between the time you returned?
That's 4 months.
4 months.
Yes.
So what happens to the 5 years? Just like you said, the 5 years you are bonded.
Yes, that's why I said what happened to the 5 years. When I returned serving, a lot happened during that period. And I will want to actually explain what happened to these courts. I resumed from study leave in December 2018. I tendered the certifications and the qualifications obtained, and I submitted the reports on resumption from study leave to the college. Instead of the college to accept the qualifications and certifications I brought, it was rejected. And I was harassed and victimized, threatened with EFCC that I have compromised and have committed a financial crime. The worst expectation was the letter written to me, the letter dated January 3rd, 2019. And that letter from the college claimed,
I'm the one leading you.
Okay.
You are telling stories.
Witness, just 1 moment, Mr. Yes, witness, you said when you returned from your study leave, you tendered the application, and instead of the college to accept what? They rejected it and you were harassed by yes. They accept your what?
Instead of them to accept my qualifications and the reports, I was harassed by EFCC that I've committed financial crime and I did not complete the bond form. And also they acknowledged that they have withheld all the financial assistance given to me, and they have deducted their rights in deducting all the 1.5 million, even including the 500,000 that wasn't paid to me. That just because I didn't complete any bond form, and also it is not premised on the fact that I reported the case to Ted Fund, and Ted Fund intervened.
My Lord is writing. If you want if you want to be recorded, you should. But in any case, we are not talking of those long histories. You wait.
Let's go ahead. Yes, proceed with the process.
I was only asking you what happened to the 5 years, and you are telling me stories.
What happened to the 5 years was what I was explaining. You didn't allow me to serve the 5 years because I was frustrated out of the college system.
Dr.
I was frustrated out of the system. I wasn't allowed to stay. And because of all this that I experienced while on study leave, my funds was not released while I was on study leave. I was brutalized. I was left alone to suffer throughout the period. In spite of it, I was aware that there was a bond. I was aware that there was a bond. I came back to serve the bond, and on return, instead of them to accept me, they rejected me.
Dr. Fatokun, slow down. My Lord is recording you. So you have to slow down so that the court can record you. My lord is records hand in long hand, not there's no system that records the system. Slow down and stay, answer the question, put to you counsel to first defendant.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Dr. Fatokun, you follow my questions, unless you want to take over the cross-examination by yourself.
All right. I can follow you. Let me give you the chance to talk. I don't want to obstruct you.
That is that you didn't serve the 5 years. There is no argument about that. And the issue of victimization, rejection, and everything, there's nothing to show. They are just mere afterthought.
The letter of January 3, the letter of January 3, 2019 is my evidence to show that I was victimized and harassed on my return from study leave.
Letter of when?
Say
January 3rd, 2019 was the evidence, was part of the evidence of the harassment that I experienced.
AF. Well, he said January 3rd. That's AF9.
AF8. For January is AF9. This is your own document. Everything is countering. Well, Dr. Fatokun, it is this same college that approved your top-up program and then your PhD program. You now came back and they started victimizing you. While you were on the course, where you were doing the course, you told this court earlier on that your salaries were paid. They didn't victimize you by not paying your salary. It was when you came back, they started victimizing you. I want to put it to you, Dr. Fatokun, that you are just fabricating tissues of lies in order to deceive this court. You are not a witness of truth. I'm putting it to you because all these things you are saying, they are not, you have no evidence to show or to prove anything. They are just mere tissues of lies you are telling before this court.
Are you asking me a question or you are giving a
I'm
comment?
putting it to you that you are not.
Well, my salaries were paid because the college paid my salary because they have no control over the salary. The salary is from the federal government of Nigeria, and I'm entitled to the salary as a confirmed staff of Yaba College of Technology, which implies that they have to comply with the civil service external rules and regulation for the payment of all staff on study leave who are confirmed, who are still studying, and who are in the service of the institution. So they have no control over that. They are agency of the government, and they must do what the government asks them to do. So it is not the Yaba College of Technology money. It is the federal government of Nigeria that is paying me while I was away.
First defendant, I'm sure you should be rounding up by now.
Yes, I'm rounding up. I'm almost through.
No, you have to. How many more questions? Just one more
maybe
question. I'll allow you to take just one more question.
Just about 2-3 more questions.
No, one more question.
One
That's
more
the
question.
last one.
Okay.
Now we can go on to the third
Very
defendant. And just one more, the last question.
Right to, okay. Meanwhile, Dr. Fatokun.
Yes, I'm listening to you.
I go back to Exhibit AF11, which is your resignation of appointment.
Okay.
Incidentally, you don't have a copy there with you, but the copy I have here says, second paragraph of your letter of resignation says, I thank the management of the college for the privilege given to me to serve, and I hope to contribute my quota and so forth and so on. Does that one show a person that is being victimized?
Well, I was being nice and appreciative of the privilege given to me.
Person that is being victimized?
Sounding being nice to you doesn't mean I don't just want to be assertive. I was being nice to the college. That was why I made that comment. I left the rest to my counsel if necessary. to do that, because I don't want to be in a position of being confrontational to the college at that moment.
My Lord, that's all for the.
And I know what could happen to me if I do that, with all what I experienced while I was away on study leave. I was being careful.
Any re-examination?
I don't know whether I will wait for the third defendant before I return back.
No, you have to re-examine on his own before we go on to the third defendant here.
Question actually was in respect of payment. This question was put to
Okay.
by my friend. In respect of payment made to him, that he received 8 million plus.
Yes.
My Lord, I wanted the confirmation whether he received 8 million.
He said he received, and I recorded. He said they were paid in tranches.
Yes, they were paid in tranches, not to me. He was paid to the university. My Lord,
Okay, so what do you want to clarify?
Yes,
So,
the payments were not to him, but to the university.
okay.
That's all. That's just.
So you ask him so that he can confirm. So ask the question, put the question across and then.
As God pleases. Doctor, witness.
Okay.
My learned friend asked you that monies amounting to 8 million was credited to you personally from the account of the college.
No, please don't put words in my mouth. It's a personal. I'm sorry to interrupt.
But that's the record. The money was paid to. If the ambiguity didn't, I won't ask the question. It's just to clear that ambiguity. That's all. Whether the money was paid to him personally or it was paid to UCLan, University of Lancashire. That's all I want to. That's all the confirmation.
Mr. Etienne, you have not asked any question.
Okay,
You have just been going round
doctor,
and
please
round,
confirm that the 8 million plus was paid to you or was paid to the University of Lancashire. That's all. That's all.
Well, I will have to actually say the initial first tranche of 8 million that was asked, that my guarantors were asked to come and pay, was paid to me. Yeah, it was paid to me.
Okay.
And the money paid to me was even more than 8 million. That's exactly what is not clear to me. Third fund grants was more than 8 million. Then why are you not asking the guarantor to come and pay 8 million when the third fund grants to me was 8+ million per year for the 3 years of the study leave?
So
are you getting it?
I think witness is
Yes,
okay.
that's
So, Mr. Etienne, have you confirmed?
that's what
Have you
the-
cleared the ambiguity?
Yes, that is it.
The ambiguity has really been clear because the claimant had already said the money was paid, but you say you want to clear the ambiguity. He has clarified the money was paid to him.
As God pleases.
Yes. And I have to pay for the
No,
tuition
witness,
fee to
it's
the
okay, so that
university.
we can go on to the second, to the third defendant. You know, I've been sitting.
That's right.
Okay, Mr. Ekwata.
Yes.
Mr. Ekwata, how many minutes do you think you need for cross-examination?
Not so much, maybe 10 minutes.
So let's see. Okay. So yes, can we start?
So, witness, you can hear me?
Yes, I can clearly.
Oh, you can put on the.
All right, okay.
Okay, better. What's happened again?
All right.
Oh, can you put that off? Maybe it's off. Is it back? Okay, it's back. Okay. Yes, can we start?
All right, witness.
Can you hear him?
You can hear
Yes,
me.
I can
Okay.
hear you clearly.
All right. Do you know the third defendant in this case?
Yes, the third defendant is Mr. Odunukan, Emmanuel Odunukan.
All right, okay. Did he sign your guarantor's form or bond with the first respondent?
I think I mentioned that earlier on, but I will still repeat myself. The copy that I have, his name was written on it, but it's not, the signature section was not clear enough. And I wasn't there when the document was taken to him for signature.
You said the copy you have has his name on it, but is there a signature? What did you say about
The
signature?
signature section is not as clear as it should be because it's copy that I have, not the original.
Do you know who wrote his name on the document?
Well, I don't actually know because I wasn't there when he signed it. But the person that I took it to told me that he has given it to him and he has done what he's supposed to do and he has taken it to delivered it to the HOD's office.
So you do not know who wrote the name on the document on the blank form?
Yeah, it should be him. Definitely is him because my representative said he gave it to him and it was executed by him. Maybe he omitted the signature section. I don't know.
Maybe he omitted
The signature by not signing. I don't know. I don't know what transpired, but I knew it was taken to him.
Yes.
Okay, what's the name of the person you gave the documents to?
That's Saka Afis Saka. It was one of my ex-students at Yaba College of Tech.
Okay, you gave him the documents to give to your guarantors, right?
Yes, and he told me that Mr. Idigbe escorted him to Mr. Idigbe of blessed memory, may his soul rest in peace, escorted him to Mr. Odunuko, who actually asked for the assistance of Mr. Odunuko at that time.
But
I don't understand this whole thing, Mr. Yetini. I don't know what to put down. I don't know what to put down. So
Yes,
it's
my lord.
like, I don't know. No, I don't know. Why is the witness? We've lost the witness again. What's happened?
No, I can hear you.
You come, but I can't. We need to see you.
Really? I have my screen video on and I can see myself in the screen. It should be at your hand. My video is on.
My lord, the bond, the completed bond is exhibit AF10.
Exhibit
AF10.
AF10.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'm correct.
Let me see. Can I register? Can I see exhibit AF10? Okay, he's back. Yes. He's with us now. Let me just give you the whole documents. I'll sort out which one is exhibit AF10. Yes, yeah, register. Okay. No,
Yes, ma'am.
you're standing. No, Mr. Aiton, you're standing up.
I thought you put a question to me. That's why I stood up.
No. I said I was trying to get what the witness says so I can put him down properly.
Okay, witness, please. Maybe you speak louder and slower.
Because it says, what is the name of the person you gave the
louder and slower, please.
You gave the document. He says Saka, if his former student.
Afis. Yes.
Your former students.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, can we continue with the cross-examination?
The bond document that is before the court and that you have seen.
No, this thing is affecting. No, I said don't put it on.
Okay, so sorry.
Because you see, he's off the listen screen again. Okay, it's back. Okay, it's okay. No, he can ask. I think he can even hear.
I can hear you clearly. Yes, ma'am.
The document that you gave the terms and conditions.
I can't hear you clearly. Can you come again, please?
Document that is the breakthrough in the bond was it clear and readable?
It was not, as some section of the bond form were not as clear as it should be. But the ones I could recognize was that you are to serve the college, come back to the college to serve. Because it was a copy, it was a photocopied form that we signed, that was executed. It was copied form that we are asked to sign.
You also mentioned that there were two guarantors that what is that then again? And whose names are on the bond?
That's correct. That's correct. Mr. Fasasi Aderigbe of blessed memory and Mr. Odunukan, Emmanuel Odunukan. Those were the names that guaranteed the form.
What was the sum guarantee?
I think I mentioned that earlier. There was no sum of money written in the blank aspect of the form. The form was signed in anticipation of TED Fund approving the grants. And we are told that that will be written in as soon as the application is approved. Yeah, that's correct. He's my colleague at the Department of Building Technology.
Are you aware of how the signature looks like?
Pardon, can you speak out? The volume is.
The federal signature.
Do you know how he signs his document, how his signature looks like?
I cannot recollect that, but I think if I see his signature, I think I should be able to recognize that.
Okay. But from the bond document you have seen so far, is there a signature on it? That's Mr. Odunukan's signature.
That area is not clear to me. I don't think that's not clear enough. So I don't think the signature part is clear enough. When I saw it signed, it's not.
I'm asking whether you saw a signature part under his name.
No.
But that he saw a signature.
A signature under his name in the bond document. He said no. Okay, you also mentioned that one of the issues that you had with the college after you came back was that you should sort out your bond issues. Can you explain further, especially in relation to the signature on that bond?
Yeah, I was surprised when Mr. Odunukan came to me after my resignation that he guaranteed a bond for me. When I resumed, the college notified me that there was no bond and that we did not execute a bond form when I left for study leave. So I was saying, why do I return to the college to serve if there is no bond? Because the reason why I came resuming is to serve the intent of the bond. And when I resumed, the college told me I didn't have any bond, and I had to come and collect a bond and complete it before they could release the erroneous deduction of $500,000 naira from the TED Fund grants. And that was evidenced in the letter written by the college on the 3rd of January 2019. I was still in the service of the college at that time when I received the letter, and I was at Yaba College of Technology having resumed.
There's a witness, just one moment. So what you're telling the court is that the bond form was not given to you before you traveled out.
It was given to me.
You came back.
It was given to me, and I've signed, I've executed it. When I came back, the college is still telling me that I did not complete the bond form. So they are requesting me to come and complete another bond form, which I think is a joke. I didn't understand what they are actually trying to do with that. So I did not sign any additional bond form when I returned from study leave.
Yeah. So when you came back and you were told to go and sign another bond form, that was when you refused to, because you believe you had signed an earlier one.
That's correct, madam.
Sure.
That'll be all for the witness. We are grateful to the court.
Yes. Any re-examination, Mr. Attorney? No. So,
well, that's our case. So
that's the case of the claimants.
Yes. So the first defendant, I think his witness is here. So if he's minded, we can take the witness.
Witness, you're discharged.
Yes.
Thank you so much, madam. My lord.
Okay, so
can I leave?
Yes, you can. You have finished. We are finished with that. It's you.
All right. Thank you so much.
No, you Mr. Avat. So you may sit down so the court will.
Okay.
Yes. I didn't know you were going to stand up physically. I just thought.
All right. Oh, okay.
Yes, Mr. Bongale. So what's they're going to take a date? Okay. So let us give them a date for the defendant's case.
Hello, it's not just there are two of them. Maybe you can take the number of days in the 3 days. We'll round up.
3 days.
It's not just him. There's also the third defendant.
No, what we do is that we give a date that we won't have so many cases, so you have time to cross-examine. You're talking about cross-examination.
My lord, I know the.
Pardon?
No, you can't overtake them. You can't overtake them. My lord, we are pleading to be given at least this, so that we round up this matter.
No, if we come on the first day, if it's the second defendant that can do his case yet, and then the third defendant subsequently. This issue of giving dates, you see what happened this morning?
Yes, my lord. But my lord,
the first cases did not go on.
But my lord,
so if you give a date, give dates
on all sides.
No, it doesn't matter, because the counsel will always come back to tell you something happened.
No, my lord. The third defendant and the third defendant have always been in court. So, my lord,
I'll just give a date, see what happens. If we don't complete on that date, we take a subsequent date and then complete it.
My lord, the issue I'm having with that is that if we take one date, a subsequent date will be a while from that one date. So I'm pleading with the court so we can take.
What if we take a date?
Yes, ma'am.
And then we give enough time for you to cross-examine the second and the third defendants, the first and the third defendants? Is that not possible?
I'm looking at
taking a date and then taking a subsequent date, taking almost 1 week.
As my lord noted earlier, I'm very familiar with this court. So
no. Sometimes we can just have about 2-3 cases a day.
Yes, my lord. That's what I'm saying. I'm very familiar with this court.
So what will happen is that registrar, go through the file, go through the diary. Let's give them a date that they'll be able to close their case on the next adjourned dates. Is that what you want?
I know there are 2 of them. I know that.
I'm not going to give you a whole day. By our rules, you allow just 40 minutes. So I don't know. You have been saying there are 2 of them. There are 2 of them.
There are 2.
We cannot do just 1 case a day because there are 12 witnesses. No, it's not done that way. The rule allows for 40 minutes, and that 40 minutes is also at the discretion of the judge.
Yes,
So
my
it
lord.
means I don't have to give you 40 minutes
No, I
for
know,
cross-examination.
my lord,
It's for them to tender their documents, be cross-examined, and then we go on to the next witness.
my lord, it's
Yes, yes. Mr. Etienne, I'm not going to give you more than 1 day. If we give 1 day and give enough time, you should be able to, the other party should be able to close their case, the first and the third defendants. So let's give them a date, a clear date. 22nd of November. 22nd of November for the defendant's defense. So he said we were waiting for you. Mr. Ekwata, November 22nd. Okay. No, this one, yes. This matter is adjourned to November 22nd, 2023 for the defendant's defense. Hearing notices to be issued and served on the second and the fourth defendants respectively, and proof of same filed in the case.
Yes. No, that's not.